Welcome back to Dynamics. Okay, this may be a short one. We shall see. I may drag it out, but it'll probably be a short one. This is the last spoiler video for Double Masters 2022. The spoilers from June 24th, and then I'll touch on some other things. Really, there's only two cards to really talk about. They spoiled the rest of their commons and uncommons, which again would be important if we actually could draft the set, but there's not really enough product out there to draft, so we shall see. We shall see. Okay, so a couple of cards to just point out. This Shadowborn Apostles, great include in the set. It's an uncommon that's still sitting at over, well, it dropped down in price, but it was probably sitting over $2 or $3 a card, because you needed so many of them for the deck, and there had only been the one printing. And let's take a look at that foil multiplier. It was sitting for a foil common at, well, now it's sitting at 1532. It was, let's see, where was it? Not too much more than that. Foil market price is probably 16, 17 bucks. Get a bunch of those for your Shadowborn Apostle deck. But now you can get a bunch of them for cheaper. Well, this isn't cheap. Wait until later. But these will drop way down. But again, the set isn't being printed a lot, so maybe not that much, right? But you can get a nice full copy of this for a decent price. You'll be able to get this. I'm surprised they didn't do the full art treatment on this one, but here it is. It's sitting at common. It should have gotten a full art treatment, but it's good to see it in the set regardless. And then the last one that I wanted to talk about, a card that I do play in my cat deck, of course, in other decks too, because, it's pretty good. It's a creature card that destroys stuff, destroys target artifact or enchantment. We're getting a nice full art copy of this one, which is, it's interesting we're getting this one, but not the Shadowborn Apostle. But I do like this. I only need one copy of it. I'll get a full art foil copy of it. I did like the Time Spiral Remastered treatment because I do like that old border. But I think this will be the copy that I put in my decks. I'll pick up a copy, have it for my decks. It's great. I'm glad it's in there. Okay, so that's it for the reprints. But what I do want to do is kind of go through the full spoilers. So we will move on to the full spoilers of Double Masters. And we'll talk about how many cards I actually need from the set that I'm pretty sure I don't have copies of, at least. Most of them I know for sure, but some of them I'm pretty sure. Monastery Mentor is one that I'm pretty sure about. Actually, let me pause this video real quick and let my stupid dog in. Okay, so he's not stupid. He's not. I was just annoyed because I have some guests over and he was growling at them because for some reason they scare him, and I don't know why. Why did they scare you? I don't know. You're just being silly. So I put him out, and then he started scratching at the door. So no, he's not stupid. He's got issues. Huh? You got like anxiety issues? Silly dog. Okay, go sit down. Go lay down. Let me finish the video. I love you too. Yes. I'm not mad at you. Just stop. Stop being a butthead. Be nice. Okay, yeah. Good boy. Okay, let's finish up this video. Alright, so, but Monastery Mentor, I could definitely see that being a card I don't have a copy of, and I'd like to get a copy of it. So there's one. Don't need As Foretold. Don't need Liliana the Last Hope. Warrior's Oath, I obviously don't have a copy of that, so I definitely need to get a copy of that now that it's available. Don't need Food Chain, don't need Emil, don't need Mana Drain, don't need Bitter Blossom, don't need Dockside, don't need Concordant Crossroads because I got the Secret Lair. It's like, come on, guys. Alright, don't need Divine Visitation, don't need Consecrated Sphinx, do need Imperial Seal, and I do need Seasoned Pyromancer. So right now, what is that? Four cards so far in the Mythic slot. Don't need Allosaurus Shepherd, don't need some, and so that's all the mythics. Oh no, there's going to be the multicolored mythics and lands and artifacts. So of the 5 main colors. Anyways, don't need Allosaurus Shepherd, don't need Smothering Tide, don't need Talrand, don't need Omnixilis, I don't need Abbot of Carol Keep. Actually, I think I do need Abbot of Carol Keep. It's in Magic Origins, so I may have a copy of it, but it's kind of like Monastery Mentor. I think I need a copy of it. I don't need Impervious Great Worm, don't need Revelark, don't need Pull from Tomorrow, don't need Gravecrawler. I do need Twin Flame, don't have a copy of that card. Don't need Oracle Moldiah, don't need Leonin Arbiter. I think I have a copy of Disciple of the Ring, but I'll say that's another one of the Origins cards that I may not have a copy of, so I'll say maybe I do need it. I think I need a copy of Surgical Extraction. I don't think I have a copy of that card. Don't need Alesha, don't need Rishgar, don't need Restoration Angel, don't need Gifts Ungiven, Yaheni, Greater Gargadon, I don't need that, don't need Green Sun Zenith, don't need Machias. I think I need a copy of Cataract Leviathan, so that's good. Don't need Necrotic Ooze, don't need Bedlam Reveler, don't need Hardened Scales, don't need Weathered Wayfarer, don't need Venser. I do need Onus Prowler. I mean, I don't need it in that I'll ever play it. I don't think this is a really good commander card, but maybe. But I don't have a copy of it, so I do need it. I don't think I have a copy of Splinter Fright, but who needs a copy of Splinter Fright? But, you know, it's a card I don't have. Don't need Teferi's Protection. I'm not going to talk about uncommons and commons. Don't need Damnation. Don't need Backdraft Hellkite. Don't need Bloom Tender. All right, and then a couple more rares. I don't need Anger of the Gods. And then we will scroll down to our multicolored cards. Don't need Amanatu, don't need Nicol Bolas, don't need Ren and 6. I do need Uriel the Miststalker. I do need Hellkite Overlord. Don't need Master of Cruelties, don't need Kalia the Vast, don't need Dragon Lord Silumgar. I do need Animar Soul of Elements. Don't need Carador. Don't need Aurelia. Don't need Elenda. Cedrus. I think I need Cedrus. I always need Azuri. No. I do need Dragon Lord Dromica. I do need Gave. I do need Mizik. I don't need Lord of Extinction. No one needs Lord of Extinction. Don't need Muldrotha. I do need Intent the Dreamer, I think. I don't need Alicia. I don't need Jessica's Ascendancy. I don't need Joda. I don't need Ulash. Don't need Kolaghan's Command. Don't need Marchesa. I do need Mael's Aria. Don't need Assassin's Trophy. Don't need Judith the Scourge Diva. Don't need Comball. Don't need Mathis. Don't need Doran. Don't need Skullbriar. Don't need Varina. Don't need... Actually, I may need Sidisi Brood Tyrant. Don't need Fire Song and Sunspeaker. Don't need Legion's Initiative. Don't need Grimflayer. Don't need Terrell. I think I do need Imperial Archangel. I think. Don't need Ashen Rider. Don't need Wasitora. Don't need Thraxamundar. Don't need Rafik the Many. Don't need Hydroid Krasis. I think I needed Dauntless Escort. I don't think I had a copy of this. Don't need Villainous Wealth. I may have a copy of this. I think I do have a copy of this. I need a Droskol Reaver. Don't need Rorik Thar. Don't need Child of Alara. I don't think I have a copy of Rune of the Hidden... Oh, I do. I do have a copy of Rune of the Hidden Realms. Don't have Arjun. I do have Prized. I do have Thousand Year. Don't need a copy of it. I don't have a copy of Shattergang Brothers, so I need a copy. Don't need Abzan. Don't need Magister Sphinx. Don't need the Mimeoplasm. Don't need Karavek. Don't need Hostage Taker. I don't need Dromica's Command. Don't need Glimpse the Unthinkable. Don't need Lavalanche. Don't need Supreme Verdict. Dax Duplicate. I think I do have a copy of it from Conspiracy. Don't need Anguished Unmaking. Don't need Atarka's Command. Don't need Grand Arbiter Augustin. Don't need Teneb the Harvester. Don't need Fiery Justice. Don't need Zur the Enchanter. I don't need Master Biomancer. I don't need Atli Palani. Don't need Bring the Light. I don't think I have a copy of Phyrexian Tyranny, so sure. And then, okay, so moving past the uncommons. getting to some more rares. I don't need Privileged Position. I don't have a copy of Figure of Destiny. Don't have a copy of Thistledown Liege, I think. There's a couple of these that were reprinted in Commander sets. I think most of them I need, other than Mercfiend Liege. I think most of them I need. So I'll just say I do need them, other than Mercfiend Liege. I think in the videos I actually saw a couple that I probably had from other like Commander sets or something. Moving on to these guys, I have all of the Titans. All of the full arts would be great to have, but I don't need any of them. Don't need Crucible of Worlds, don't need Manifold, don't need Bloodforge Battle Axe, don't need Panharmonicon, Aether Vial. I think this is one that I did need. Darksteel Plate, or was that in a Commander set? Maybe I need that. I need Nim Deathmantle. I have Conqueror's Flail, Planar Bridge. I really need a Thrumming Stone. I'm super excited that's in there. Don't need Pithy Needle, don't need Venloken Ori, don't need Phyrexian Altar, don't need Sensei's Divining Top. And then we've got some lands. Don't need Cavern of Souls, don't need City of Brass. I do need Forbidden Orchard. I don't think I have a copy of that at all. Pillar of Perunes, I needed a copy of that. No one needs the bounce lands, but I want full arts of all those. And then now we're just looking at variations. So basically, as you can tell, there's just a handful of cards that I actually need from the set that I don't have copies of. That's what I was trying to, that's the point I'm trying to get across. This is more of a variant set, and I do love the variants in this set. I love this set for that aspect. A lot of it I don't love. I don't love that they're not printing enough of it. There's not going to be a whole lot out there to draft. Some of the downshifts were weird. Some of the lack of downshifts were even weirder. A lot of these cards should have been in Commander Legends, Baldur's Gate. I get why a lot of the legendary creatures weren't, because it doesn't fit the theme, but a lot of the cards could have been in Commander Legends too. They're still missing reprints on a lot of cards that really do need reprints out there. So again, not really a reprint set. There's only a few cards out there that are just really, really needed the reprint that are in this set. But then we get these beautiful variants. Obviously the textured ones would be great. I honestly think I would try to move any of the textured ones I pulled though, just to get more out of them. But if I wasn't able to sell them, then I would be happy to have them in my collection. The only one that really I wouldn't want in my collection is the Emrakul, just because it's not a Commander legal card. The likelihood of me playing a modern deck consistently where I want that textured foil is very low. So, getting some of these other ones just for Commander are great. And so I would love to own a textured foil, but I would try to sell it first. I love a lot of the full art treatments. Some of the full art treatments are pretty terrible. I'm not a huge fan of the Smothering Tithe one, which is kind of disappointing. Love this Wall of Omen. Where are we time-wise? I don't want this video to get too... You know what? I think we are good. I think I've covered the spoilers of this set in a good enough detail. How many videos is it? 14 videos. But I've got a couple of videos that will probably come out before Friday. I'm going to pull back a little bit, take a little bit of a break, and then Friday I'll start coming out as fast and furiously as I can with the videos for Double Masters openings. I'm going to go and pick them up probably about 11 o'clock my time, Pacific time. And then I will come home and I will start opening product, get those videos out there for you guys to take a look at. Hopefully you enjoy my way of doing these. I know some people have been able to come out with theirs earlier because they're connected to stores or that. But hopefully I get some views on the Double Masters openings, and hopefully people enjoy them and we can all enjoy this set together to a certain extent. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good day.